Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the first quarter. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Dak throwing again. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Throw right side. It's caught by Robinson. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
Play action with Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Steps up, and he's running with it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
Driving forward with Scatteroo. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Going right back to Scatteroo. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now Dart's going to the air. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game.
Touchdown.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants trim the deficit down to 5.
12. Giants 7.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to the air, Prescott. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Scattaboo now from the gun. He spins right by him. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
From the gun, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's good for a New York 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Giants.
On the handoff, here's Scattaboo. Keeps away from one. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's going to tuck it and run. Escapes a defender. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the fumble recovery is made. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking, Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Running with Scattaboo. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants have a single-point lead in the first.
This right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the first quarter, making a massive impact on the game.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants take a slim 2-point lead.
14. Cowboys 12.
Gano ready to send this away.
New York.
Turpin with a return. Dodges another stop. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. First and 10 from the 32. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Throwing again is Dak. Screen here for Williams. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys
First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Second down and 10.
Now it's Prescott again. That's caught by Williams. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 20.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep.
George Pickens, the ball carrier.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
The Giants take over first. and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Escapes the pocket. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up second down.
4 yards on the pick.
I love that play.
Second and
I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
8 yards. Another 3 and out.
The Giants are set to punt. Devontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Jukes away from one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Draw play. This is Williams. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Setting him on the dime. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Yeah!
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Jake
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
From the gun is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Prescott now on third down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First down, New York.
On first down, Siskadaboo. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Giants in control so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it 2nd and 4.
Alert! Alert!
Dart's going to tuck it and run. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
He's brought
Third down, 1 yard to go.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
On the sneak, here's Dart. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Here's a design run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Gano for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push the lead to 2 scores now.
Cowboys 12.
Gano ready to send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 20.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Prescott now off the play fake. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection you see with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
11 more yards. That's
Here
another
we go.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Lamb has another one. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut the lead to just a field goal. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Giants lining things up. First and 10. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. This gets forward to around the 29. Brought down by Deron Bland.
A gain of 4. It's now
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 29-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Dumped off to his running back. Short pickup to their own 31. Brought down by the East Carolina rookie, Savon Revel.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He has the first over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. Pulled in by his back, Scattaboo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, New York.
On first down, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Go! Half the 60.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
That's another Giants first down.
Going with Scatterboo here on the ground. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
It's third down and 13.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Gano is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. Shoots another one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. First and 10, Prescott. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Running right, it's Williams. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Prescott to throw. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Completes it again to Pickens. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5 at the Giants 7-yard
Prescott here from the gun. Going back to that Pickens well again. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys tie and can take the lead here in the second. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Giants and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Throwing on first down. It starts. He takes it himself.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
It's Scadaboo on second down. Escapes a defender. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Giants first down.
From the gun, here's Dart. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Cowboys.
Now Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Third down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He puts a air under it deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Brian Anger on now to punt. And this will come from just inside his end zone. It's a fake from deep on their own half. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burn them with a surprise play.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49.
A gain of 24 more.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Cowboys first down.
From the gun is Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you go an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Giants first down.
19.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
On the ground, it's Scadaboo. And he gets him around 6 there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Darts out of the shotgun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this third down.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's
Third and long. They're going to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. A 49-yard
The kick by Gano is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
27.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Dodge the tackle. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory.
What do you think?
Throwing on first is Prescott. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Scatterboo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw. Here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
There he is again. It's Neighbors. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, 2 yards.
On the carry, this is Scatterboo. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
One play action with Dart. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. It's Scatterboo on third. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. And look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
Gano's point after is good. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
34. Cowboys 24.
Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Cowboys about set to take over. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams fields the pitch. Jukes away from one. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
Dak now from the gun. And they pick him off again. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yards sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
After the sack, could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Your start now. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
DeMarvion overshown on the coverage.
3rd and long for him here. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got him back. They can try and salvage something. And they retain possession, so that's a positive. But that's the end of them, Brock. They've lost yardage on that fumble. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts the return at the 34. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keeps beating that fullback, baby. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Yeah,
Dak to the air here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. 12 to go now on second down after the sack.
A loss of 2 yards.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. The Giants using their first timeout. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Nice.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get to him again. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Now it's Gillen coming on for the punt. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And this is close to their end zone. They have got to be careful, but there is still enough time. They could mount something of a drive here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. What do you think?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came to that one.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 28.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Another run for Williams. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's our second week in studio, second week.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah! Here we wide in. 26.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Williams, the ball carrier.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the
Yeah, here we
pickup.
go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's caught by Williams. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yeah, here we go. Wide in. 26.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball.
It's a fake. Direct snap to the up man. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
That's just a great job by the special teams unit to see an opportunity and go take advantage of it, get another set of downs. And really the key to all of that, Kate, is you got to sell it. And they do. They sell it beautifully. Defense not prepared for it at all.
Comes up empty on that one. So it'll be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Dak. Going back to that Pickens well again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game.
34. Cowboys 31. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Dart setting in to throw here. Rolling left, buying some time. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denies that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
They're out now, ready to punt it. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. return. He gets it up past the